So some of you asked me about the alphabet, fingerspelling and the alphabet. So I decided to do just a slower or longer video to show you all the letters. So it'd be good to practice. A lot of times I will have people do both hands. You don't have to use both hands, but it's good practice. So anyways, so A, your hands are closed. Your hands are closed. Your fingers are closed. Your thumb is extended out. Some will do A like that. I've seen A like this, where the thumb's kind of out a little bit more. I keep it kind of tucked in. So this is A. B, so your thumb's up front, your four fingers together like that. B. C, so if you can see the hand there. C. D, so a lot of times when I look at D, I can see this side a little bit more. So you can see D's like that. You don't have to sign D like this to people. You just sign D like this. They'll definitely get it. E. E, all four fingers are kind of curved together. The thumb is kind of tucked up. Some will do, I've seen E like this, where they put the fingers right on the thumb. Some extend it out a little bit more. I just do this, and I realize there's a gap. So it's just my natural resting E, I guess. F, everything's okay. F. G, so G is interesting. G is basically, it's kind of like you're pinching something, right? Like you got little pinchers. But basically, it's just like that. It's G. And that's important because you're going to see that in another letter. What's after G? E, F, G, H. H. It's a long morning, apparently. H. So two fingers like this. So H. I. Pretty simple. I probably should tuck this in a little bit more. There we go. I get a little tired and a little sloppy, so I'll try to be a little bit more precise. So I. And if you can see my hands, basically the thumb is like on this side there, if you can see it. J, you keep the same form for I, and you just turn it. J, outline J. That's actually my sign name. My parents gave it to me when I was born. So Jamie. So J. K, so your two fingers up, the first two fingers, kind of like the peace sign. Put your thumb up kind of in between. Some will put it right here on the middle finger, like that. Some put it in the middle. I typically put it in the middle, but I don't think it matters as much. K. And then you don't have to do K like this or K like that. You can just do K normally, and that's what it looks like, kind of sideways-ish. L. L is pretty simple. It follows the outline of L. Maybe a little bit backwards, but to a viewer, it'll be right side. L. M. M's a little difficult. You got to take your thumb and put it in between your pinky and your ring finger right here. M. But you can kind of see the outline. So M is, right? You got the three prongs going down. N, you're going to take your thumb, put it in between, basically in the middle of your hand, right there. So N. O, basically just like that, O. P, okay, remember we talked about K earlier? Remember this was K? All right, P is basically an upside down K. So very similar hand shape, it's just going to be K. So a lot of times when I say PK, like a pastor's kid or something like that, I'll go PK or KP if you know KP, if you're an Army guy and you know what KP is. Maybe you can comment in the section below. I had a lot of fun times at KP. So KP. But anyways, this is P. Q, you guys remember G? Remember this was G earlier? So G, Q. So this is Q. Just like G. Just kind of upside down. So sometimes I'll say, man, that's so GQ. GQ. Anyways, Q. R, fingers crossed. Like, I hope I get this, right? R. S, it's kind of like A, but your thumb's going to be up front. T, if you remember M, N, well, T is between the first two fingers. You put your thumb here, like that, T. So sometimes I'll fingerspell M-E-N-T. And you can kind of see M-E-N-T. Anyways, T. U looks like an H, right? But it's going to be like that. So you can kind of see the shape, hopefully, the U. V, right? V. So kind of like peace sign, but V. W, you see the thumb and the pinky are kind of connected here. So a lot of people do this for 3. This isn't the sign for 3. This is 3. And but anyway, so this is W. X. X is very difficult sign. So you basically, it's kind of like you're hanging up something, right? But your thumb is kind of like on your index, and your index, I'm sorry, your middle finger, my bad. Your index is curved, right? So a lot of times when I sign X, again, it's just natural. I don't have to turn my hand. I don't have to contort it. I just naturally just sign X like that. So X. Y, hang loose, right? Or this is the sign for play. So anyways, but Y. It's just 3 fingers tucked in, the thumb and the pinkies extended out. And Z, pretty simple, Z. Just do an outline of Z. Some will do the index. Apparently some will do the pinky. I've never seen it, honestly. I've always seen the index done. So Z. That's it. That's the whole alphabet. And just keep practicing. One day you'll do well. I just keep practicing the whole thing. Anyways.